What's going on, you guys? AJ Tucker here with AJ Self Defense, man. I wanted to drop this before I went into work, man. Talking about the Joy Taylor situation and the Noushin Faraji or Fajari, I cannot say her name. So if you're not familiar with sports talk radio, Joy Taylor is like a big deal. Okay, so just think of Whoopi Goldberg on the field or whatever. Not that big or whatever. But anyway, it's coming out that she basically got her jobs by sleeping her way to the top. That's not what I'm here to talk about in regards to self-defense. What I'm here to talk about in regards to self-defense is the other lady, Noushin. I can't say her name right now. But anyway, she was a hairstylist for those big-time radio hosts, and she has been getting harassed for years. And the reason why she didn't quit a job is because she needed a job. I guess it was a good gig. But it got so bad to the point that she was getting harassed where she tried to go to Joy Taylor and say, hey, man, this is what old boy did to me. I need you to, can you help a sister out? And Joy Taylor was basically like, just deal with it. And a lot of stuff is coming out about Joy Taylor, about her sleeping her way to the top. But again, that's not what I'm here to talk about. What I'm here to talk about is the other young lady who was a hairstylist, and you're dealing with big stars. If you haven't heard of Skip Bayless, he was like the top person on this show. So she says that he used to always try to grope her. He would always say stuff to her, trying to get with her. And at one point, that fool, and he if you watch him, man, he's a troll. He debates. So all he does is debate. So he was definitely trying to get this girl to get with him. And so it got so bad at one point to where he was like, what's up? He didn't say it like that, but you know what I'm saying. And she said, aren't you married? And he was like, isn't your father Muslim? He has like 3 wives, don't he? So it's all good. How much gall do you have to have? How comfortable do you have to feel in your position? How arrogant do you have to be to say something like that? Now, it's all alleged, right? It's a he said, she said situation, but I can definitely see him saying something like that to her. And then at one point, I guess she had got sick or she was going through some health issues or whatever. And health issues, as you can see with all this insurance stuff going on, it costs a lot of money. So there was a situation where she was kind of struggling, and he offered her, she alleges that he offered her $1.5 million to have sex with him, and basically said, hey, I can change your life, So very tough situation, because it's kind of like it's her boss. And then she ended up later on getting let go or terminated. And so now she's doing a lawsuit, and there's also a class action lawsuit against that company. So they wasn't really focusing on numbers. Those people at the top was basically focusing on what they can get out of people, or basically out of women. And it's all blowing up right now. Lots of people struggling with this. The reason why I talk about this one is because it's the big story right now. But also the reason why I talk about this is because this is happening in so many places. It's happening in smaller offices like lawyers and doctors, or smaller radio shows. There's people, men and women, that are going through being pressured and stuff like that. And now's the time it's easier to call it out. I ain't talking about the false alligators, right? I'm talking about where you have an opportunity to defend yourself from that standpoint. That's all I got for this one, man. If you got anything else on this, post in the comments below. You can check on YouTube or whatever, and there's so many stories coming out about this stuff. That's all I got for this one. I'll see you on the next.